Hey, it was just a rehearsal.
Sounded good.
Just rehearsal.
Sounded good.
Right.
Sounded good.
What, you want me to go now? All right, ready, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Tewksbury, Massachusetts, where today the Chelmsford Lions will take on the Redmen of Tewksbury High School, the 4-1 Redmen, the 3-2 Chelmsford Lions. Bruce Byam, Howie Neal, David Markham substituting for Rob Russo today, and we're very happy that you can join us. This should be a fine, exciting Merrimack Valley Conference game. Both teams are playing very well. Howie, the Redmen like to grind it out.
They do, Bruce. They don't throw the ball much. They have some trick plays, gimmick plays that they've used for years and years, but besides that, they just like to run the ball. A lot of times, two tight ends, a sweep offense, pulling guard, number 72, left guard pulls a lot, and they might give you a key as to what the Redmen are trying to do to us today.
And David, this series goes back. This is the 80th game in the series. Chelmsford has not had the best of luck over here in Tewksbury.
No, they have not. I believe the last time they won here was in the year 2000. So we need to get a win today. Hopefully we're going to get a near perfect game. Tewksbury is a very tough team. They always have been, very well coached. They can run, they can pass, and they always play good defense.
They are tough kids, and they will be a tough opponent, as David said. We have three interviews, actually, today. We have a junior wide receiver, Brian Mitchell, who has 17 receptions on the season, kind of burst onto the scene this year, and he's had a very good season up to now. Let's go to Brian Mitchell. For CHS TV, Bruce Byam, very happy to have a wide receiver, Chelmsford Lion, Brian Mitchell. Brian is a senior, and Brian, you have burst onto the scene this year with 17 receptions. And to what do you owe that?
I just owe Coach Lenny for just working us hard at practice and just repping through all the fundamentals that we know now.
You've been with the program now, you said 3 years, and you've grown through it. How's it gone for you those 3 years?
I've had a lot of fun. I love football. It's my favorite sport by far right now, and I'm glad I started it.
Well, I wish you a lot of luck Saturday. Tewksbury is an excellent opponent, and they will come to play. I'm sure the Lions will too. Let's hope you go 2-0 in the conference, and that would be fantastic.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure, and for CHS TV, Bruce Byam, Brian Mitchell. We wish the best of luck to wide receiver Brian Mitchell today. Hopefully, I kidded him about hitting pay dirt today in the end zone, so let's hope that holds true. Howie, once more, this situation where the Lions probably would like to keep the ball away from Tewksbury a little bit.
Absolutely, Bruce. I think the Lions need to control the ball a little bit longer in each possession today. I'd like to see them increase their ball carriers, not just have Sal be the number one runner, but have someone to spell Sal so that the Lions can keep fresh legs in there. Young Mike Vecchione is the one I'm thinking of primarily. Offensively, besides that, their receivers, I'd like to see them spread the ball out a little bit more away from McCarthy, get Christian Finn involved a little bit more, and maybe a little more play action.
And, Dave, the Lions' strength this year has been on defense, quite honestly. The offense is improving, but the defense has been excellent throughout the season.
Defense has definitely carried the Lions so far this year. Offense, like you said, is improving, but we need to have a clean game today. No turnovers, and I think we might be able to pull this one out.
Matt Homan is our next interview. He is a senior. He is comes in on defense, and he has spotted a lot of defensive players and had a successful season. Let's listen to Matt. For CHS TV, Bruce Byam, I'm very happy to have as my guest Matt Homan, Chelmsford Lions senior, and I do emphasize the senior part this time, Matt. Matt, tell us a little bit about your football experience so far.
Well, last year I was playing more of an outside linebacker position, and this year I made the transition to playing defensive line. Definitely been a big transition, but it's been a challenge for me, and I feel like, hopefully rose to the occasion.
Matt, you're one of the guys I really believe has improved greatly as the season has gone along, and each game has gotten stronger for you. But you don't appear big enough to play in the D-line. How do you do it?
Well, when it comes to playing on the D-line, being a little guy, certainly, got to use your speed a little more than your size. Right. So that's definitely one of my weapons I try and utilize. But yeah, I've definitely felt, the growth and improvement from game to game, and keep getting better.
Tewksbury a good opponent? They will run it right at you, and are you guys prepared for that?
Oh, I hope so. Yeah, Tewksbury, they'll run just about anything in the book, both sides of the ball. So we've definitely been working hard all week to prepare for that, and I think we're going to bring the game to them this Saturday.
For CHS TV, and Matt, thank you very much. For CHS TV, Matt Holman, Bruce Byam. This game has real significance in the Merrimack Valley Conference. The Lions are 1-0, Tewksbury is 1-0, and it's probably the biggest game Chelmsford has played all year.
Yeah, Bruce, absolutely. This is going to be a physical game. A lot of good, skilled players on both sides, and I think that the Lions are going to come out on top, but it's going to be, they'll know they've been in a game when they finish.
I absolutely agree with you. And, Dave, we want to set up a big week next week with North Andover, and then finally with Bill Ricker, have that game really mean something.
Yeah, let's try to get this win today and get on a roll. We got some tough teams coming up, but let's take one game at a time, and hopefully we can match Tewksbury's intensity today.
We have one more interview, and that is with the defensive coordinator of the Chelmsford Lions, Pat Tenaglia, and he has done an outstanding job. As we said, their strength is defense. He needs to come through with his players today. Let's go to Pat, but before we do that, we're going to predict.
Right, and I predict the Lions 21-15.
And Dave, your turn.
I'm going Lions 24-19.
And I didn't converse with Howie before, but I said 21-14. I'm going to stick with that. I want to thank Bobby Erskine for his fine work today. And we will be back with a kickoff in just a couple of minutes. Thank you. CHS TV, Bruce Byam, very happy to have as my guest this afternoon, head defensive coordinator for the Chelmsford Lions, Paul Tenaglia. And Paul, this season has been an excellent job by the defense, and compared to other years, this has really been an outstanding performance. Been in every game, defense has contested into the fourth quarter and won 3 of them.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not surprised because of the number of guys we had coming back. We had some of the key positions. You have those linebackers. Secondary is a little surprised. I think they've done even better than I expected. I figured it would be good. You know, both the corners have done an outstanding job. So, and Mikey Vecchione has stepped up as a sophomore, and he's had some growing pains, but he's done a nice job for us. So.
I've noticed that as well, Paul. I think the secondary has been outstanding. But what I notice is your kids are in the right place.
They are in the right spot, and we did stress that last week. You know, I thought we were a very good defense. I go, if you want to be a great defense, we have to start creating turnovers and giving. One of our goals is give the offense the ball inside the 50. You know, give them the ball there. You know, number one goal is no big plays.
Tewksbury a tough opponent.
Tewksbury is a tough opponent. It was a great game last year. I think it was 14-6 until that tough penalty. You know, the kids played it. You know, they come right at you with Tewksbury, and this team, you know, we're not afraid to come at you either. So,
Chelmsford's lucky to have you, Paul. It's been a pleasure to work with you, and again, wish you good best of luck.
Well, thank you very much.
For CHS TV, Bruce Byam, Paul Tenaglia.
All in together now. We can make it better now. Come on, can we do it?
Yeah, you know that we can.
We rope it up,
cause we know how to jump.
we roll it out,
We know how to skate.
we'll cut it down,
We know what to eat.
we'll swap it out.
We eat healthy stuff.
Can we do it?
Yeah, you know that we can.
Can we do it?
Yeah, you know that we can.
Yeah, well come on.
Today's a good day to grab your kids and hang out with them for an hour. Dance, walk, play a sport, or cook a healthy meal. Because just moving a little and eating better every day can help make you and your child healthier.
Can we do it?
Yeah, you know that we can.
We'll ball it up,
Cause we know how to hoop.
we'll mess around,
Cause we know how to play.
we'll drop it down,
Cause we know how to dance.
we'll veg it up,
Veggie night and day.
Can we do it?
Yeah, you know that we can.
All in together now. We can make it better now.
Search We Can to find doable tips and activities that you can use every day to keep you and your kids healthy.
Oh, emojis! I thought the conversation just got dumber.
Ugh, internet trolls, just ignore them.
I like you just the way you are.
I believe in you!
She's a hugger. Give her a squeeze.
How about the hand?
Ah, there you go.
Thanks, mate.
You're killing it, Jane!
Por favor, una aplicación. Gracias.
Olvídate del drama. Completa tu high school diploma. Visita completatudiploma.org ahora para cursos gratis.
Welcome once again to Doucette Stadium in Tewksbury, Massachusetts. My name is Bruce Byam. I'm joined by my partner, as always, Howie Neal, and we welcome to the broadcast today Mr. David Markham, former Chelmsford High School player and coach. He's substituting for Rob. He's got big shoes to fill, literally big shoes to fill. But we're really pleased to have David here with us. As always, Ronna is at the computer, and her daughter, we welcome her today, joining us as well. Her daughter, Amelia, and the Lions won the toss. They have deferred, and they will kick it off, and that's Kevin Hennessy who has teed it up. Brendan Wynn is back, number 9, and
How are you?
George Matovo is also number 1. So we're just about ready to get this Merrimack Valley Small School Division game underway, but small school is a misnomer because these two teams are pretty good football teams.
Yes, they are, Bruce. There's no question that Tewksbury has dominated in the last few years over the Lions. Short kick.
Pooched it, and it's bouncing on the field, and it's loose. And I think Tewksbury came up with it, but boy, that was close.
Very close, yeah. Number 5.
Number 5, Tewksbury is Mason Lorick, who recovered it. But the Lions pushed them back to somewhere around the 20. Let's see where they put it.
24-yard line.
Tewksbury will go on offense. They like to run the ball right at you. They also like to use a number of trick plays, and you have to be ready for almost anything in this football game. Their quarterback is a junior. His name is Jay Connolly, number 11. He's under center. He hands it to Wynn, and he tries to get outside, and Christian Finn is right there to smother him. Tackle to Christian Finn, an assist to Slattery.
Nice job by Christian. He met him square, did a good job containing, setting the edge.
That's no gain on the play. Got back to just about the line of scrimmage. Going to be 2nd and 10. David, Tewksbury is a tough opponent because you never know what they're going to do. Connolly is in the shotgun. He fakes the handoff, rolls to his right, looks for a receiver, and it's covered and broken up. And a nice defensive job by the Lions.
Masab
Wahid. I'll get it out yet. Excellent. 3rd and 10.
Secondary, number 7, Wahid. Number 3, Mike Vecchione. Number 11, Peter McCarthy. And number 3, Mike Vecchione. Linebackers are Joe Vecchione and Sal Lupoldi. Interior, we've got 79, Bungard. Slattery, number 50.
Park is in there also, 59.
Park. And there's one more.
3rd and 10.
Pass.
He fakes the handoff, sets up, he slips. That field is slippery, and they got him. Big sack on the line for the Lions.
Joe Vecchione on the sack.
Joe Veck, number 9, on the sack. It's a great start for the Lions on defense. 3 and out, and they went backwards. They're back to about the 20. Lions appeared to be fired up for this game at the start, Howie.
They are reading well. They're reacting, moving very quickly.
The punter is Brandon Wynn, who is an outstanding football player. He was all-conference last year, scored 2 touchdowns in the Tewksbury-Chelmsford game last year.
Mike Vecchione back deep.
Took a long time. It's a line drive kick, and Vecchione with good hands picks it up, takes it back to the 47-yard line. And a good start in field position as well for the Lions. Connor Brinklow on the stop for Tewksbury. 1st and 10, Chelmsford. Led on the field by their senior quarterback, Matt Hooten, number 4. Their running back is Sal Lapoli, who has already this year amassed a total of 534 yards on the ground. They look to the sideline now to Coach Kaiser. He looks over the defense. Lions have their play.
Caruso, Vecchione, and McCarthy receivers.
Hooten keeps it, and he gets maybe a yard, not much at all. Tried to fake the handoff to Lapoli because that's the guy they're keying on, and actually lost half a yard. So it'll be 2nd and 11 now for the Lions. A little bit slow developing that time.
Finn at tight end, Slattery and Bungard at tackles. I'm sorry, Slattery and Sweeney at tackles.
Right.
Bungard at guard.
It's a handoff to Lapoli. He's met right in the hole. No gain on the play.
That was number 20, Nolan Kavanaugh, leading the way.
Kavanaugh on the tackle for Tewksbury. It's a 3rd down for the Lions. So this looks like we thought they were mirror images, but boy, this is really carrying it to mirror images.
Corcoran and Gilman, center and guard.
Hooten, first pass, throws to McCarthy, and it's incomplete. And now the Lions will be in a punting situation, and they had that covered extremely well.
Wynn had a very good coverage on the number 9. Brandon Wynn covered McCarthy well.
McCarthy is the leading receiver for the Lions, and I think Tewksbury certainly is not surprised by that. Bungard is the punter. Mason Lorick is the returner. Bungard will kick it from about the 37-yard line. Lapoli the snapper. Good snap. And it's a good kick. This should take a good Chelmsford bounce, and it's set it. It hit him. Like Lions are going to get it. That hit a Tewksbury player.
And covered up by number 24 for the Lions, and that's Jake Coombs.
Nice alert play by Coombs. Number 44 was the unfortunate Tewksbury player, Shane Garrigo. And it brushed off of him, and the Lions are in business. David, I would say at about the 20.
It's a huge break for the Lions now. Let's see if they can
Yeah, just about the 20 or 21.
Bungard has been a weapon with the punt. He's done a good job. This is Hooten straight ahead, and he gains good yardage to about the 15-yard line.
Tackled by number 58, Justin Roseberg.
And Roseberg is their bell cow in terms of their defense and the lineman. He is an all-conference player as well. That's a pickup of 5. It's 2nd and 5.
Looking for a blitz.
Lapoli, pretty good hole. And strong running down close to the 10-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and a couple, I believe. Yep, 3rd and 2 for the Lions. They have 2 downs now to pick up that first down if they want. Tewksbury shows blitz. Coach Kaiser is aware of that. Toss wide open, and it's a touchdown to Christian Finn, his first of the season. I'm going to say it, Howard. You and I talked coming into this field. We'd love to see them throw it to Christian Finn, and boy, did that work out well.
Right, I mixed it up. I mentioned that in the broadcast in the pregame. that they need to get another receiver involved, and Christian was right there for that one. He was open early in the season on that same play, a little dive pass there, and that one there paid off for the Lions on the turnover.
His second reception of the season, a 12-yard touchdown pass. Kevin Hennessy's extra point is good, and the Lions take an early 7-0 lead over the Redmen of Tewksbury. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Get your ass, please, too. You're not sitting here. Yes, I am. Give it to him hard. No.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Why you stabbing me with it? No.
They want to help,
Ow.
but don't know how.
Oh, you got...
Teach your kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
The Lions, following a big break on a muffed punt by Tewksbury, have taken the ball 20 yards for a touchdown, a 12-yard touchdown pass from Matt Homan. And for Homan, that is his
Matt
Hooten, excuse me. That's his 6th touchdown of the season. And the first for Senior captain Christian Finn. Hennessy added the extra point, and Hennessy's 13th extra point of the season. He is now kicking it off. And again, he pooches
Interesting.
it. And it is on the field.
Oh!
Still, wow, this is becoming a fun adventure here. But Tewksbury will get good field position.
Yeah, that ball, the Lions had a chance for that one
They
as well.
did. That's 2 they had a chance at.
It's almost like the Chelmsford play overran it.
Mason Lorick again covered it for Tewksbury.
Here's the replay here.
Okay, take a look.
And
You're right, the Chelmsford kid.
He just got blocked from the back.
Yeah.
It was Mike, I think, Vecchione.
He did get pushed on past it. That's right. First, go ahead.
Looks like a couple of the kids overran the play.
All right, first down. This is a sweep to the outside. Kind of a hold.
Coverage.
The Lions stack it up on the outside. The ball carrier was Nolan Kavanaugh. Christian Finn, Sal Lapoli.
Finn did, again, an excellent job of setting the edge.
Yes, he did. He forced them back into white jerseys.
And I think Jack Slattery has a good case for a hold on that sweep.
It's a 2nd and 9, a gain of a yard for the Redmen.
Unbalanced. Tewksbury's going unbalanced to the wide side.
Connolly calls signals. Drops back, looks to throw, has a couple of men, but they're not really open. The nice catch, Finn on the tackle.
Just got the first down.
Just across the 50 for the first down, and that receiver was Mason Lorick.
Nice catch by Lorick to go up for that, pulled it down.
I still like the defense there.
Yep. It was.
All right, 1st and 10, Tewksbury, their first down of the football game. We're coming along to the just under 6 minutes to play, quarter number 1. Handoff Matovo, and he barrels ahead, and now we've got a flag.
I think there may have been a face mask in there.
But that's what I think it is too, unfortunately. A good stop, but I think Tewksbury's going to pick up an additional 10 yards here, face mask. That's unfortunate. Here it is. Let's see if we can see it.
He reached back. It was on Chris, I think.
Chris Bungard, I think it was. Yep. But great effort, but that does pitch the ball deep into Chelmsford territory at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10, Tewksbury. Connolly has Wynn and Matavu with him in the backfield, along with Shane Dorigo. Dorigo comes in motion to the left. They pitch it to the left. Matovo runs through one tackle. Vecchione and Lapoli there to make the stop. That's a pickup of 7. It's 2nd and 3. They're now at the 25. It's very difficult.
25. Right on 25.
Thanks, Howie. And this field, I don't think has been cut since last April. The grass is as long as you could possibly imagine.
Yeah.
Second and short.
Hey, they're going straight. It's run.
And this is Wynn, and he doesn't get it. Bungard stood him up at the hole, and the Lions take him down. It's going to be third down.
Bungard, Park, and Slattery.
Boy, they ran at the three, maybe the three meanest guys that you could find right there.
D-line of Chelmsford's obviously their strength, I think. They've been playing fantastic all year. So they can step up right here and stop this first down.
Let's see what Tewksbury comes with. Wynn, once again, the tailback.
It's a run.
Matovo in motion. It's a sweep, and they have a hole. And outside is Wynn for the first down. Christian Finn on the tackle, but not before they have picked up another first down. So they're marching the way they like to on the ground. And they're at the 20-yard line, maybe the 19.
19.
This could be the quickest game that Chelmsford plays this year because both teams like to run the football.
Yeah. Okay, it's another run.
Matovo, I would imagine, this time. And it's straight ahead, and that was Matovo. Matovo picks up pretty good yardage there. Joe Veck on the tackle.
Nice quick hitter there that picked up 5, 6.
So they are gaining good yardage now on first down. It's 2nd and 4, and they're inside the 15-yard line. Be nice to get one of those turnovers that we talked about. Dave talked about pre-game.
They're running again.
Jet sweep. They
good tackle.
Contained him pretty well out there.
Yeah, Slattery. Stopped him on the 11.
It's third and a short 2. You're right, Dave. Finn and Slattery have done a nice job on the edges so far.
Huge part of high school football is containing the edge. If you contain the edge, then you have a much better chance of winning the ball.
A lot of buddies on the inside, right? If you can force them back that way.
Yeah.
Another third down for Tewksbury. Matovo comes in motion. They sweep it the same play. Brandon Wynn.
Stretch him out.
Couldn't quite come up to get him, and he's close.
Good.
Touchdown.
Yep.
So that's an 11-yard touchdown run by their outstanding running back, number 9, Brandon Wynn. So Tewksbury has answered the Lions with a very nice 60-yard touchdown run. Their kicker is number 23. He is a sophomore. His name is Tyler Keogh. He has kicked 6 extra points this season.
They aren't the prettiest, but they do go through. A lot of knuckleball.
That's because of the grass he's kicking it on. We may have a procedure. Offside, yes. Chelmsford. Now this may change Tewksbury's thinking, and it looks like it's going to.
Yeah.
They're going to try to go for 2 now. So that's a mistake that was not one that you really wanted to have happen there. So that will take the ball half the distance to the goal, and Tewksbury will try to, I wouldn't be surprised if they sweep it again.
Toss players worked very well so far.
Yes. Yep. Right. And Wynn is in that position with Matovo right in front of him.
Yeah, it's a run.
And it's straight ahead, and he got it.
He did get it.
The linesman said he got it. He only needed a yard, and he got it. So a mistake cost the Lions a 2-point conversion. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with the kickoff.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
Bruce Byam, Howie Neal, Dave Markham, Ronald Berman, and Nelia McDermott. We're here in Tewksbury. Tewksbury has just driven 60 yards to take the lead on a 2-point conversion.
Look for the ball to be kicked to about the 25-yard line.
And you called that just about right. It bounces. It's picked up. This is Vecchione, I believe.
Yep.
Gets it to the 32 or 31-yard line. 1st and 10, Chelmsford. All right, the Lions need to, as we said earlier, hold on to the football, make a drive here.
Looks like it's going to be right on the 30 and a half or 31-yard line.
1st and 10, Chelmsford.
Oh, they're putting it right on the 30.
Right on the 30, yeah. That's so they can remember where it was, I think.
It helps us, too.
Yeah, it does. That's right. All right, the Lions have 3 receivers to the left. They run that way. They pitch it to Lapoli. He gets a block on the corner and bangs ahead to the 35-yard line.
Mike Vecchione.
Vecchione, excuse me. Yep, Vecchione.
Good pickup. Pick up about 5.
Pick up 5 on 1st down, Dave. You stay ahead of the chains.
Nice first down play right there.
Yep.
Lions spread it out a little bit now. Tewksbury is in a, they have 4 down linemen.
Yeah, they run a 5-3.
Lapoli, nothing. In fact, loses a couple.
Right.
Nice stop in the middle there by number 50, I believe. Let's see if we can get 58.
58, yep.
Yeah, and that belongs to Justin Rosberg. He's
Rosberg.
He's the guy that is so difficult to deal with. 3rd and a long 5 for the Lions. Vecchione comes in motion. They fire it. Oh, and it's picked off. Lorick with the pick, and he takes the ball inside the 20.
Down to the 15.
Looking for McCarthy, but Lorick has had McCarthy all game long, and he's been right there in his hip pocket. Probably shouldn't have been thrown. Here's the replay.
In Matt's defense there, he had a blitz right in his face, and he tried to hurry the throw going to his left, and he doesn't throw exceptionally well going left.
Not many do.
And being right-handed.
We have 47 seconds left in the first quarter, but Tewksbury now got the break. Each team with 1 big turnover so far.
The Lions have to match the Tewksbury intensity right here.
Yeah, it's a run.
Win to the left. Tries to turn the corner. Does turn the corner. Runs through a tackle. Almost.
Down to the 5.
5. He ran through the tackle of Wahib. And he picked up a 1st down, I believe. It's going to be 1st and goal. No, it's not quite.
2nd down. Nice look.
Here is our replay.
It just lost. Wynn made a nice in fake, and that gave Wahid a little bit of a problem, and Wynn was able to get around him and slip the tackle. There it is right there.
There's the finish.
And tackled by Slattery.
Yep. And the first quarter has come to an end. Tewksbury on top, 8-7, but they're knocking on the door following a interception at the 20-yard line. We are going to take a break. We shall return.
There's a picture from...
Okay, Tewksbury must have taken a time, or Chelmsford took a timeout, and we thought it was the end of the quarter as well.
Got 13 seconds on there.
So Tewksbury will come back, 1st and goal.
Tewksbury comes out in a heavy set.
Handoff straight ahead. Wynn stopped at about the 4-yard line.
Yep.
2nd and goal. Nice stop in there by the Lions. I didn't get the number, but maybe on the replay we can.
think it was Corcoran, 70, Farah. I think it was Jake Farah, 72.
Yeah, Vecchione was there too. That is the end of the first quarter. So we will probably take a break here, and we'll be right back.
When they test you, stand firm and move only when you hear the seatbelt click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
All right, we're here back in Tewksbury for the start of the second quarter. The Lions are trailing by a score of 8-7. Tewksbury is on the Chelmsford 4-yard line, where it is 2nd and goal. Brandon Wynn, the scorer for Tewksbury, that was his 6th touchdown of the season. And he is the player in the I-back. He has it. And he's into the end zone, I do believe.
Yes.
Yep, touchdown Tewksbury. And they now have extended the lead to 14-7 over the Lions. And they send on their kicker right now. So they have taken that drive 20 yards and made that real quick and made it look real easy. We were saying during the break that Tewksbury isn't fancy, but they do what they do well. The kicker is Keogh. The holder is Aylward. The kick is down, the kick is up, and it is good. It is 15-7 Tewksbury, and the Lions now really have to answer back, or this one could get out of control quickly. We're going to take another break, and we'll keep under control.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
This job looks perfect. It says you need a high school diploma. You've got one of those, right?
Skip the drama. Get your diploma.
I got that.
Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
On your screen, I think we're having monitor problems here, but we're trying to get a little picture of George Simonian, the man who is Dean Emeritus of Chelmsford High School, Principal Emeritus, I guess I should say. This is Mason Laura kicking it off, and it's...
Oh!
Tewksbury got it, I believe.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, they have... The floodgates have opened here now real early on the Lions. The kickoff was muffed on the side.
Yeah.
So Chelmsford didn't come up with 2, and Tewksbury comes up with 1, and this is their second turnover and a big one.
Yeah.
They have it at the 23-yard line now. They've started at the 20 and the 23.
Yeah. In the two films I watched, Bruce, the kicker for Tewksbury has not got it beyond the 25-yard line.
That's exactly. We just had Dan Sylvia take care of our monitor for us. We're back in business. We've got the best crew in the business here.
Movement, cover.
Conley throws it out of bounds, and he was able to get rid of it.
Yep.
Lions had a couple of people there, including Kyle Sweeney. But Conley was just able to throw it away. 2nd and 10. Yes.
Yeah, he showed some agility back there to avoid a couple of tacklers.
He is a junior 2-year starter. He started last year as a sophomore. Tewksbury was 10-1 last year, and they're 4-1 this year. This is a predominantly senior football team. Their entire backfield, except for Connolly, seniors. He's back to throw it. He's looking for Wynn. He throws it underneath. It's completed to the 19-yard line.
Number 20, and that's Nolan Kavanaugh.
Kavanaugh on the reception. That's a gain of 7. It's going to be 3rd and 3. So Connolly isn't fancy. He's not the best we've seen, but he is able to execute their offense very, very well. 2nd and 3. Matovo offset to the right. That's the way they usually run. Inside handoff, Matovo close to first down, but I think the Lions stopped him.
Yeah. Good job, Bungard and Joe Vecchione.
Stayed home, didn't get fooled by the fake.
Ran the reverse. Close right there, Bungard.
Nice tackle by Bungard.
Lapoli
there too.
There.
It's 4th and 4 for Tewksbury. I totally agree, Dave. You're right on target with this one. Connolly is in the pistol set. He has 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, 1 to the right.
Definite pass, Flood.
And the Lions come with the blitz, and it's overthrown. The Lions have dodged the bullet, and David is right, very prophetic. They will take over 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Yeah, here's the replay. Threw it behind the intended receiver. Lost the.
You lost it again, but we'll muddle through it. There we go. There's the end zone camera. All right, the Lions are on offense on their own 19-yard line. Looks as though Tewksbury pretty much matching up man-to-man, right, Dave, on the outside
secondary,
receivers? Yep. Lapoli, nothing. And a loss.
Oh, no start there, no quickness there.
No, can't get through the grass. That's
right.
That Rosberg is just an enormous football player. He takes all conference, just a great defensive lineman. Just watch him, number
Lost
58.
2nd and 11.
Houghton. McCarthy completed. And that's pretty good yardage.
Pretty
That's
close
up to
to the
about the
first.
27. Yes, it was.
Yeah.
2nd completion for Matt. It's going to be 3rd down and first down. They give him the first down. Nice job.
Extra effort by McCarthy right here on the replay. Gets the ball, has some drags and tacklers, gets the first down.
He didn't have it, and then through the effort, he did. In Christian Finn again to the 36-yard line. Another close one to the first down. Finn has 2 receptions in this game. Came in with only 1. It's 2nd and about a yard for the Lions. Showing a little life here. Coach Dave Kaiser just dialed in a touchdown play here. Vecchione in motion. They look to throw it to him. Oh, and he dropped it. And he had room with a blocker out in front. That play could have gone for a ways.
Yeah, it's the old run before I catch it.
Yeah, now
play.
The Lions have a decision here. No, it's 3rd and third. I thought it was 4th. It's 3rd and short.
Yeah.
The decision is to get the first down, right?
Yeah.
Houghton, first down, across the 40. Nice job, nice fake to Lapoli, carried it out well. Lions across the 40 with a little momentum.
Yeah, and that was a good read or definite keep by Matt, because they were all ganged up on Sal looking for the short yardage play.
It's the option. Vecchione with the corner. And again, picking up some good yardage across the 45-yard line.
Nice 6-yard, 5-yard gain.
That's a sophomore, folks. Mike Vecchione.
6-yard gain.
Something that the Lions haven't run much this year, Howie. We're seeing a couple of new players, Finn and Vecchione, with the football. And a whistle, timeout?
Timeout.
Tewksbury, I believe.
Yes.
Boy, that was a late time. That was a late whistle. I wonder about that. Coach Kaiser's a little bit wondering, too. Well, at least we've gotten ourselves out of our own goal line.
Yeah, exactly. And they a couple of nice option plays, a nice pass completion, short passes to different receivers. Joe Vecchione will have that drop in his sleep tonight. But
he made up for it on that last run, though.
Yes,
Little
he did.
Little bit. Hooten with a big hole. Matty's still on his feet. He read that perfectly. First down across the 50.
Yeah.
And when we say read, what are we talking about, guys?
What?
Matt is taught to read the defensive end. The end crashes down on the play. Matt is supposed to take the ball and go around the end. The end stays where he is. Matt is supposed to hand the ball over.
Okay, that's 1st and 10 Chelmsford. Little tutorial. And they're at the 47 of Tewksbury. Vecchione in motion again. Lapoli, big hole that time. Nice interior line work by his blocking lineman that time.
Slattery and Sweeney, nice job on the left side.
That's a pickup of 6. It's going to be 2nd and 4. Lapoli again. Drives those big legs close to first down yardage.
He's got it.
So the Lions are clocking off first downs here. Nice drive. They have it at the 41-yard line. 1st and 10. Absolutely. Made a great defensive stop, and now they're responding on offense.
Timeout, Tewksbury.
And they've taken a couple now.
Full timeout.
Tewksbury takes a full timeout. Lions have shown, as I said, great mettle in coming back from this.
Yeah, they started in their own
possible
19.
Disaster. Yeah.
Nice of Tewksbury to call the timeout right there. Give the Lions a chance to gather themselves and set up a few plays. Coach Kaiser.
Lions are back on the field.
Tewksbury has a lot of two-way players.
They certainly do.
And it is a warm, humid day, and the sun is now out. It's a great day to watch a game. I don't know about playing in it.
Lapoli, giant hole, makes a move in the hole.
Yeah, first down.
Wow, that was great blocking up front that time. Big first down run to the 25. They're gouging them now.
Brendan Corker, nice block.
That was a huge carry by Sal. Takes the ball from the 36 down to the 25.
Yes.
1st and 10. Hooten comes through and gets met in the hole. Not much of a gain, if anything.
Good fill in there, number 1.
Matovo, right. No.
Right.
Cannot. And careful with the football. It's 2nd and 9 for the Lions. Let's see what the Lions decide to do on 2nd and long. Jet sweep fake, and Tewksbury's not fooled. If he'd handed it to him, I think he's still running. But that wasn't the call.
They had the stunt on number 4, their Hiltz, the linebacker.
3rd and 10 for the Lions. Faked it to McCarthy, but they'll give it to him before this is over. Tewksbury must have made a couple of good adjustments during that timeout because they've made 2 good defensive stops.
3rd and 9.
Hooten looks to throw it. Throws it to McCarthy. He catches it. And he's fighting for first down.
It's very close.
Boy, where they are.
Probably a half a yard, Bruce.
He's marking it at a 4th down. But, boy, that's not far at all. That was. Great catch by McCarthy.
Yeah. Not sure. If
4th down and about a yard. That's McCarthy's 32nd catch of the season. Leads the team. Lepoli's got to find a way, and I don't think he did.
Out.
They're going to mark him short, I believe. Let's see.
Well, it's very close. I think they might have to measure. No, they're telling them.
Tewksbury stopped them.
Oh,
that was a huge stop by Tewksbury. 4th and a yard, and they Lions were denied. They've had trouble with short yardage situations this year.
Well, one of the a problem, it's not so much a problem, is the fact that they're not used to taking snaps up under the center, so it negates the quarterback sneak.
Right.
And yeah, I'm the same way.
Let's go, D!
1st and 10, Tewksbury. Ball at the 15. That took a lot of time off the clock. This is Wynn to the outside, and he has a big hole and a big gain on the sideline. He's across the 40, knocked out of bounds at the 45-yard line. And I think that's the result of not getting the first down. You're kind of down a little
Here's
bit.
the replay. A lot of us, unfortunately, a lot of the Lions were catching blocks instead of shedding, and gave Wynn an opportunity to pick up big yardage.
He takes it from the 15 out to the 45, a 30-yard pickup by senior Brandon Wynn. Just when it looked like the Lions were going to answer.
Trap.
Matovu, gain. He is a big. We don't have heights, weights on Tewksbury, but he is a big young man.
Yes, he is. Yes, he runs hard. He's very quick.
Another senior, and they have 2 excellent running backs.
Let's go, Jay!
And they use them well. That's a 7-yard pickup across the 50. 2nd and 3. We're under 3 minutes to play in the second quarter. They toss it to Wynn. He has the corner again. We're not setting the edge as well this time. McCarthy able to make the tackle, but first down yardage.
Tewksbury's doing an excellent job of pulling both the left tackle and left guard and getting a good wall in the corner for Wynn.
And they get out quickly and get upfield quickly. Yeah. The ball is at the 41. Yes. Yep.
Let's go, Jake!
2 receivers to the bottom of the screen. Wynn and Matovu behind Connolly. Wynn, good first down yardage across the 35 to the 33-yard line. Picking up chunks now for Tewksbury. 2nd and 2.
Very good extra effort, second effort by the Tewksbury running back there, Wynn. Did a nice job picking up a few extra yards after contact.
I believe Tewksbury only has 2 timeouts left. Runner, is that correct? 3? Okay. Wynn. Again, he fumbled it. And
Lions
looked like Chelmsford, but not. I thought Bungard had the football.
I don't
but no.
They're talking about it.
Yes,
Chelmsford's
it is.
got the football.
God has it.
Yes, they have. They came up with the turnover. Wynn coughed it up. The Lions got it. I thought it was Bungard. Let's take a look.
Pretty hard to figure what it looks like. The officials are having a conference as who recovered. It's hard to see from this ground level camera.
A lot of Lions there. It might have been number 59 for the Lions, and that's Brendan Park. But the bad news, the Lions only have 1:39 to go.
Now they're
still huddling and talking. Is this the 2-minute warning?
No, now they're saying it's Tewksbury's ball.
Oh, this is. This is a very interesting call in this football game. Dave Kaiser definitely wants an explanation here. You can see him on the screen. I'd like an explanation too, because the ball was fumbled.
Yeah.
Wow. Nope. 1:39. It's going to be 2nd and 3. Ball is at the 34-yard line. Tewksbury may have to put it up, though. And that was a turnover in the making. That call went against us.
Well, let's see. No.
They did. Maybe they said his knee was down before he fumbled it. It's the only thing I can think of.
Why move the ball back?
Well, I think that's where his knee went down.
Oh, okay.
I think. I'm not sure. It's a toss. The outside. The Lions have it snuffed out. And a big defensive stop that time by Lapoli. The ball carrier was Nolan Kavanaugh.
Lions timeout.
Okay.
Right. Here's a replay on the previous fumble. Right-hand side of the screen. Ball is. Look,
here
it's
comes
loose.
The ball.
It's out.
Yeah,
now.
It's out. The only explanation is his knee went down further back.
The ball. He's not down now.
No.
And the ball is out, as you can see, right between 74 and 4.
It's 3rd down and 5 for Tewksbury. They are at the 35-yard line.
Two tights. Full house backfield. Toss.
Win. Big hole. And we got a flag. And here comes the makeup call.
Yep.
Boy, you just knew that had to happen.
We got a hold on number 72.
Yep.
Left guard.
So that will knock Tewksbury back 10 yards. But again, the clock, the factor, 1:23.
They're going to punt.
Well, it's only going to be 3rd down.
Well, it looks like they had their.
Unless they're going to punt it on 3rd down.
No.
Yeah. They're back to the 44-yard line.
Yeah.
Lions have to stop this now. They really need to keep Tewksbury out of the end zone on this drive.
Lorick lined up number 5 at tight end on the top of your screen.
Lions blitz him. Fake. Here comes a blitz. It's a screen, and the Lions have him. And that's Joe Beck. Joe Beck, the senior, rather.
Big loss.
Chelmsford, I believe.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25-yard sack.
Wow. He came through there like a jet engine.
Way, the down markers should not be moving. The chains started moving. They got to stay right where they are, because that was only 3rd down. They started moving.
Yeah, they were coming up to give Chelmsford the ball, which would be all right.
Yeah, they thought it was 4th down.
Now I think you're right, Howie. They will punt it.
All right, I was just jumping ahead in my mind.
That's right, David. And with the exception of that one unfortunate turnover on the pass interception, the Lions have given Tewksbury all they can handle this afternoon. They are in a football game. Yes, again, the strength is the defense.
It's been the turnover, the special team turnover and the kickoff.
Right. Right.
What's the difference between a tie game and a touchdown?
All right. Yes, you do. Tewksbury win into punt it. He took a long time to kick it last time. Will the Lions come after him? And they do. Nice high kick. Takes a
get away
from it. Boy, Tewksbury got a good punt out of this. Lions will get it at the 26-yard line. 37 seconds to go in the second quarter. So the Lions defense moved Tewksbury back on that drive. I was just about to say the same thing. Don't get too crazy. This is the second quarter, not the fourth. Right. And we're not the explosive offense to begin with.
No, that's true.
They're going to throw it, though. Maybe.
Run, Matt.
And he holds the ball. And that was a nice job by Matt. The clock continues to run. Tewksbury doesn't appear to be in any hurry to call timeout. Neither do the Lions. And I think the Lions are going to let it run out. Yes, Coach Kaiser's taken off the headset. They're going to end the first half with the score. Tewksbury 15, the Lions 7. And no bands today from Chelmsford, so we won't be showing you anything. Maybe we should do a tape of last week's performance.
There we go. Yeah.
All right, stay with us for the second half. It's been a great first half, as we thought it would be. An exciting football game, and we'll be back with the second half kickoff shortly.
Imagine what you'd see if every child had a book to read. 'Cause every kid across the nation deserves a book to read, and we can make it happen right now. No, I don't know what you've been told, but kids with books learn so much more. So the mission is for us to get a book to each and every child. So let's join hands, book people unite, unearth hidden passion. Mama, have a good time. Seeds of inspiration to motivate some magic. She's writing on the wall, writing on the wall. And make a difference. One book can inspire a child. One book can be the first thing that helps to change a life. People unite.
Read to a child today and spark a lifetime of ambition.
I'm Jenny Garth, and as a mother of 3, I know kids worry about a lot of things. Getting enough food to eat shouldn't be one of them. But here in America, that is a real worry for 1 in 5 children. Even though we are one of the most food-rich countries in the world, 15 million children don't know where their next meal is coming from. This is unacceptable, and something the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks is working to solve. Instead of accepting that our country lets billions of pounds of surplus food go to waste every year, Feeding America has made it their mission to help families in need by rescuing this food. Through food pantries and meal programs, the nationwide network of food banks provides more than 3 billion meals, serving virtually every community in the United States, including yours. Join me in supporting Feeding America and your local food bank by visiting feedingamerica.org. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
Thank you for calling your GED Pep Talk Center. All right, now, are you ready for your GED Pep Talk?
Being nervous is okay. It just shows that you're serious about getting your diploma.
All right, listen, we all need a little nudge sometimes. I don't function without coffee in the morning, but it is going to take more than a double mochaccino to help you here.
A lot of things are scary. Heck, I'm scared of clowns.
No quiero oír. Danny, no lo puedo hacer. Quiero oír. Danny, lo voy a hacer.
TMC, liking your pep talk style.
Just keeping it real, Jebs. Just keeping it real.
Louder! Louder! I'm gonna get my GED! Come on! Get your GED!
Whatever motivation you need, we've got a pep talk for you. Get your GED pep talk and find free classes at yourged.org.
Tewksbury has just kicked it off, and the Lions have moved up to receive it. And returning it is Vecchione. Kind of danced around a little bit there, but he does get it to the 33-yard line. Caught it at about the 25, and I think it was supposed to be a middle return.
It
and
looked
wasn't
like
much
a middle
there.
return, yes. So,
All right, the Lions moved the football in the first half. Let's hope they can take this opening kickoff and move it again.
Looks like the 32, 33.
Right, 33-yard line. Holman rolls right, looks to throw it, rolls, fires it out of bounds. I don't think he had anybody, and that was a pretty good play by Matt there.
Yeah. Ran into the, threw it to the short side of the field, and after a while ran out of space and did a nice thing throwing it out of bounds.
Lions trying to mix it up a little bit here with the pass. Tewksbury, as Dave Markham indicated at halftime, they're really playing the run. They have about 7 guys in what they call the box, which is the line of scrimmage area. Back again to throw it. Deflected and incomplete.
Yeah.
Looking for Caruso, and it's 3rd and 10 that quickly. Caruso was making the cut. I think he might have been open, but to no. It's now 3rd and 10. Holman, the third pass. He's rushed. He fires the outcut. This is Vecchione, and he had beaten him, but that was a tough throw to make. 3 passes, 3 quick. And that took about 24 seconds. Here's the replay of the last one.
Play before, this was the second down play. It got deflected, almost intercepted by number 20, through his arms, intended for Caruso.
What did I say?
Yeah.
I think I might have misstated again. Apologies to Matt. Hopefully I will call him Matt Hooten, which is the correct name. Bungard to punt it. Gets a good end-over-end kick. Takes a great Chelmsford bounce. And Tewksbury will start it at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10, Redmond. As I said, it took only 24 seconds off the clock on those 3 plays. Tewksbury, led by Brendan Wynn, had 11 carries for 78 yards in the first half, couple of touchdowns. Lions overall defended Tewksbury well.
Yeah. Eliminate that turnover to set up that second score. This would be a much closer ball game.
So often the Lions this year have been in the game. Bridgewater Raynham, they lost. They were in it. Lowell, they lost. They were in that one. And they're in this one. They need to get that win. Matovo picks up about 7 on first down. Tewksbury has had very good yardage getting outside of the Lions. 2nd and 3 for Tewksbury.
Well, in the Lions' defense, their strength has been to the wide side of the field, and Tewksbury has noticed that and taken advantage of it and run into the short side of the field for good yardage.
2nd and 3, Redmond. This is Wynn. He has a big hole. He is outside. Couple of good moves. First down across the 40 to the 42. That's a pickup of 8 yards. So 7 and 8 on the first 2 plays for the Tewksbury Redmen. Wynn is not a speedster, but he is a tough, hard runner.
He reads his blocks well. He reads the defense well. Pursuit. Has a little jig in his step that prevents people from getting a bead on him. A lot of times it goes with an arm tackle, but he always seems to be falling forward to pick up extra yardage.
It's a screen outside.
Lorick
screen, and Mason Lorick takes the ball. Where did he step out of bounds? At the 32?
Yep.
Big pickup from the 43 to the 32, about 25 yards on that toss. And Dave, you're right, that was a new formation.
You can hear the Chelmsford coaches yelling screen before the play even happened.
Here's the replay here. The bunch formation out there. Good screen blocking. Finn, Napoli get blocked out before finally making the tackle deep down into the Lions territory.
1st and 10, Tewksbury. Win. Fumble! They're going to say he was down. This is the second break that Tewksbury's going to get. I don't know if you have the replay on that one.
Whistle.
I don't see how that one was down, but let's take a look.
You know, they haven't blown the whistle before, and the ball is loose.
I don't know if, Tom, if we have that one. Here it comes.
Okay, handoff, win.
Hard to tell.
Well, the ball is here.
The ball is out. It depended on where that knee was, but the official's judgment, it was down. It's a gain of 4.
A little more motion. There's the ball out now. Yeah. And Win is not down.
He was not down before the ball was out. If we had video replay for the officials, we would have confirmed that one.
Reach into your sock, Coach Kaiser.
2nd and 6. Connolly under center. Long count. Makovo. He is battered down short of the first down. But going forward, he is a tough guy to not stop going forward.
No question that was a straight-ahead run. Wynn had so much, was leaning forward so much in his stance in the backfield that he knew he was going straight ahead as a blocker on that ISO.
3rd and 2 for Tewksbury. Clock is grinding in the 3rd quarter. And we have a timeout, Tewksbury?
Yes.
Tewksbury took a timeout. So they're first of the second half. I thought it was kind of surprising to see Connolly in the shotgun that time, to be honest with you.
Well, probably 2 downs to get the first, 3rd and 3.
Yep. I would definitely agree with you. Coach Lapoli out on the field with Coach Bernazzani and Coach Tenaglia talking to linebacker Sal Lapoli. And I agree with Mike. I think it's going to be the toss.
Well, let me see if they're going to toss left. They are going left.
And there it is.
Short.
Close, but short.
Oh,
we got a horse collar or a face mask. That's going to give Tewksbury another huge
They're calling face mask.
He did get spun around, so let's not jump to conclusions. But it is going to be, here it is.
Tough to see over in this, from that on. No.
Too many people in our way. This one might show it.
This one might show it a little better. Nope.
No, it cut out on us. I think there was some kind of a, here it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. There was a face mask. So, unfortunate set of circumstances. It's now 1st and 10 at about the 11. And they spread the field again. This is going to be Conley straight up
possible
the middle.
Screen to win.
And the Lions are there. They knew it this time. I think that was McCarthy. What's that? Yeah, it was. Yep. That was really well read.
You know.
Let's take a look and see who that was on the outside to make that stop. It was Finn. Christian Finn. Big play. Loss of 5 on the play. 2nd and 15. Need a couple more of those, guys. Force them into passing situations where they're not comfortable.
Going straight.
Win, taken down, short gain. It's going to be 3rd and about 10.
3rd and about 12.
Yeah, 12.
Number 9, Brandon Wynn picks up a few more yards. It's going to be a 3rd down for Tewksbury.
I'd say the Lions really need to come out of this with a stop if they have a realistic chance. A lot of time, but still.
Keep it a one-score game.
That's right. Okay, Matovo, the up back.
They're unbalanced to the left.
They're looking left. They were looking screen, and they got him. He got away. What a great play.
Touchdown.
Connolly to win for the touchdown. What a great find.
Connolly, excellent job getting rid of the ball, finding a receiver. Here he is here. Good pressure. Joe Vecchione going with the fake. Bungard, nice job pulling him up. Connolly in the grips of Lions. Win out here.
And just powers into the end zone for the touchdown. Puts Tewksbury on top by a score of 21-7. And they're coming in with a package to go for the 1 point. This is Keogh again, their sophomore kicker. That's the play of the day so far, folks. Great scramble. Ball down, kick up, and kick is good. It's 22-7. The Lions are now back by 2 scores. And we'll take a break, be right back.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
This job looks perfect. It says you need a high school diploma. You've got one of those, right?
Skip the drama. Get your diploma.
I got that.
Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
This is Bruce Byam along with Howie Neal and David Markham, Ronna Berman, and Anelia McDermott making her TV debut. And this is to Wahib. He takes it at about the 25. He's straight up the middle. He has big speed, and he gets it to the 35. He is the quickest of the Lions, and did a nice job on that return.
Yeah.
To the 36-yard line, 1st and 10, Chelmsford. Their second possession of the second half. Tewksbury took about 6 minutes off the clock on that drive. Completed a couple of passes, but primarily on the ground. It's the option. Vecchione got the block. And he's taking, he got hit late. That should be a flag.
Way out of
bounds.
Hey.
Wow. Vecchione was in the with his teammates when he was hit. Good pickup of 7 yards, 2nd and 3.
Wow.
Here it is. Now watch 72 come in. Yeah, definitely. Especially after those face mask calls. Lapoli, gain of maybe, I'm going to say nothing. It's going to be 3rd and 3 for the Lions. Very important play coming right now. You don't want to have to punt it here.
No, we need to score in this quarter. Get it.
One score again.
Yep, 4:45 left. Plenty of time. Get a drive going. Get some momentum.
Matty steps up, fires, got way over the head. He
got
was
a
wide
flag
open,
down
and
here.
we got a flag. And Vecchione is pleading for a holding penalty.
Well, there is. There's a flag on the 45 of Tewksbury.
Right. He's pleading for a holding. Let's see what it is.
Yeah, holding.
So Joe Veck pleaded his case successfully. The Lions dodge a bullet, and they're going to get a first down. I think their spirits need a little pickup here too. They're kind of dragging a little bit, and so we're going to go to the 49-yard line where it's 1st and 10, Chelmsford. Wooten hands it to Vecchione. He's going to throw it, and whoa.
Intercepted.
Did they caught it? Did he give it to him?
No,
He did.
He did.
Gave him the interception. Interception on the play. Lions tried to get a little bit cute. And the receiver, I didn't see. Let's take a look.
I think it was number 1, I believe. I think it was. Or 5.
That's Mason Lorick again.
No, it's not 5. It's not 9.
Number 1 on the interception.
Number 1, yep.
Thank you. That's Matovu. So the Lions quickly are back on defense. 4:25 to play, quarter number 3. That's their 3rd or 4th turnover, guys. I've kind of lost count.
Yeah.
Once again, that's been the bugaboo all season
3
long.
anyway.
Yeah. Yep. Matovu comes in motion. Tewksbury will try to shorten the game. They were holding Finn again, and Finn reps him up, and that was Kavanaugh, the ball carrier.
I have to say that the Tewksbury has not had any success running to the strength of the Lions defense.
Not at all.
The Finn side.
Yep.
But
loss of 5, 2nd and 15. Yes, he is.
Yep.
He's caught a touchdown pass, and he's been all over the field defensively. Tewksbury taking a lot of time now, as you knew they would. They're coached by Brian Aylwood in his 21st season. He's got 136 victories as the head coach at Tewksbury High School. His father before him. Handoff with a hole. And I think that was Wynn. I didn't see the...
Yes.
Okay, Brandon Wynn again, the ball carrier. Picked up 7 on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 8. And a crucial 3rd down for Tewksbury.
Yeah, this is an opportunity for the Lions to stop them here and force Tewksbury to punt. Timeout.
Yep, it's their 2nd of the 2nd half.
32nd timeout.
Tewksbury is not the Fitz Aylwood right there talking to his quarterback. That's Brian Aylwood. Tewksbury not the flashiest of football teams, but boy, are they methodical. It's almost like a surgeon with the way they play the game.
Yeah, they carry through their assignments. The linemen do a good job.
Yep. They are going to have a lot of people to replace next year, though.
Yeah.
Big senior class. Kavanaugh in motion.
Pass.
Gonna throw it. Here comes the blitz. He's in trouble. He's better throw it out of bounds, and he does. Connolly again, saving Tewksbury from a big loss. Good defensive call by the Lions. It's 4th down. It's a punting situation.
Caught out of bounds by number 40, Dominic Damari, sophomore.
And maybe that's an omen for next few years.
Could be. Now he's telling the guys, this is how I did it. I had my thumbs together, index finger, came right to me. It's above my head. That's what the coaches tell me to do. That's how they coach me up.
Kavanaugh in motion. The Lions come after him, and they don't get it, but it's a terrible kick. This is Finn with the football, and he's just taken down at the 25.
25-yard line. Nice job.
Great rush. McCarthy, Slattery put the pressure on Wynn to punt it. Let's take a look at that if we can.
Yeah.
And Christian Finn heads up. Okay, we don't have that one, unfortunately, but take our word for it. It was a play the Lions needed.
The thing about it, Coach Mike Marshall was looking for the block, and
Yep.
saying, "Oh, we should have blocked it," but in the long run, I think it came out better for the Lions.
I know it. And I don't know how they didn't hit the kicker. 25-yard line, 1st and 10. Lapoli, small hole, but he fights down to the 20-yard line.
Extra yardage.
This is getting a little bit chippy out there right now. Some of the defensive plays after the whistle. Pick up a 5 by Sal. 2nd and 5. Yes, it was. Lions need a spark here. He has it again, running real hard. He's close to the 20-yard line. This is going to be close to a 1st down. We do need a score in this quarter. It's 3rd and a yard. This is where the Lions have had some problems in their drives in the past couple of games. They're going to throw it, and he's wide open, and it's Joe Beck for the touchdown. That is a 16-yard touchdown pass. Matty Hooten from
Here's the replay.
Joe Beck. Here it is. Great fake.
Good blitz pickup by Sal Lapoli. Mike Vecchione. It looked to be a coverage bust back there because number 20 let Joe go, and it's like a zone, just no coverage.
On to try the extra point is Kevin Hennessy. This is a big extra point right here to keep the Lions within a score of Tewksbury. Ball down, kick up, and a kick is good. And the Lions are. In fact, he kicked it into the neighborhood. Out in the street went that football. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with the Lions kickoff, and they're right back in this football game.
Yeah.
El mensaje de texto típico te distrae del camino por casi 5 segundos. Evita textear, evita chocar. El mensaje de texto típico te distrae del camino por casi 5 segundos. Evita textear, evita chocar. Aprende más en evitatextearevitachocar.org. El mensaje de texto típico te distrae del camino por casi 5 segundos. A velocidad de carretera, recorrerías un campo de fútbol americano. Evita textear, evita chocar.
The Lions have just scored on a pass from Matt Hooten to Joe Vecchione to cut with the Kevin Hennessy extra point, cut the deficit to 8 points, a one-score game. We still have a minute and 50 in the, here's a onside kick, and Tewksbury covers it. I don't know if that was the one they dialed up, but Tewksbury's got it at the 40 now.
I'm impressed with that spiral that he gets.
Yeah.
Risky play there by number 3.
Yeah.
Number 3, coach's son.
Shane Elwood.
Shane
right.
Elwood.
Yep.
Nice job.
That could have bounced off his leg.
Yeah.
But it didn't. They have it. It's at the 41-yard line. Lions came up on the last series with a good defensive effort. Let's see if they can do it again. And they should be excited because they are now chasing only a one score here. Expect to see a little bit of Mr. Wynn in this drive. They toss it to him. And he has big yardage outside with some speed on the sideline. And he takes it deep into Chelmsford territory at the 15-yard line. And that's a 44-yard pickup.
All right,
here's the replay.
Good blocking by Tewksbury here. This is one of the few times that they have gone into the power of the defense and successfully run for positive yardage.
Okay, it is a 1st and 10 from they're going to put the ball at the
14.
14, you're right, 14-yard line. Yeah. That's been the killer today. Wynn is well up over 100 yards rushing now in this football game.
They may come back with it again.
Why not? And the Lions are there this time. Nice stop in the middle. He's at what runner? 215 in the football game. And how many carries? 17 carries. So he is averaging over 10 yards a carry.
Yeah. He came out for a breather and now is back in and second down.
2nd and 8. We are coming down to the 1 minute mark of quarter number 3, and this is probably the drive that has to end in no points. Toss. This is Matovo. He is going to get close inside the 5. He is a big galloping running back. And he is at about the 2-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal at the 2 for Tewksbury. So the Lions seize the momentum, but I still wonder about the kicking game, the kickoff game. And Chelmsford has taken a timeout.
Yeah. The ball is on the 12?
No, it's on the 2, I believe.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking at the wrong pylon.
Yeah.
It is the 2.
I think it's so difficult to defend when you give a team a short field. That gives their playbook wide open. They can do anything they want to do.
Yeah.
We have a great turnout, Chelmsford fans, today. In fact, it looks as if we outnumber the Tewksbury side of the field.
Here we are. Whoop, it disappeared again on the monitor.
So I congratulate the Chelmsford supporting this team. They're fighting with everything they have. They do. That's the only thing I think that's going to stop them. And I think one more pitch play and Tewksbury is in the end zone. Yes, he has. He's put it on the ground. Tewksbury won by a score of that same mark this year. This is Matovu, touchdown. And Tewksbury now has 28 points. And they're sending on their kicker, Tyler Keogh, to add what they hope will be the 29th point of the game. It's a 2-score game again. So the Lions showed a lot of spark, but that credit to Tewksbury for answering.
Yeah, they have been really successful, and we're not saying anything out of school, but they've been successful with that toss play all day.
They blocked it. So the kick is no good. So this keeps it at a 28-14. That could be an important block.
Yes, it could.
I didn't see who actually got their hands on it.
It was.
I think it was Sal also. Yeah, it was. Sal Napoli. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back real quick.
Hey, it's Ava, and this is Tess from Bebo's Do-It-Yourselfing, where we recreate the hottest looks from today's biggest music videos.
After cleaning out our closet, we have a lot of clothes we don't wear anymore.
Like this old t-shirt.
It's not garbage, it's actually a brand new rug.
And to make it, all you need to do is cut, tie, and glue.
Cut the t-shirt into strips.
Tie the strips into knots.
And glue the knots to the bath mat. I love it. Give your garbage another life.
And recycle.
The great outside. My new mom and I have a lot in common. So shiny. We both love the outdoors. That's not a flower. And she knows a lot about wildlife. A labradoodle.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
All right, Tewksbury is set to kick it off following their touchdown. George Matovo. Mason Lorick is the kicker. Wahid and Vecchione back for the Lions.
Now this is the first time in 3 games that I saw him kick it to the right. Oh, there we go.
He kicked that one out of bounds.
Yep, perfect.
Lions are going to get great field position.
Yep.
That's a big break, and this is still in the third quarter with 34 seconds to go. Absolutely, Dave. I agree with you.
Yep.
Goes by with Howie and Dave Markham from Tewksbury. They only play home games in the afternoon.
Yep.
And this has been a haunted house for the Lions. 2000, the last victory that Chelmsford had here 17 years ago.
Chelmsford will start at their own 45-yard line.
The funny thing is, I think that Chelmsford has made enough plays to almost to win this football game. They've just given up some plays. Turnovers, yep. Napoli, fake. Hooten is in trouble. Gonna throw it and throws it out of bounds.
Good job.
That was a good play. They did. 2nd and 10. The Lions are at the 44-yard line.
Yeah.
45-yard line, excuse me. Lions probably will be throwing on these next 2 downs. Tewksbury shows blitz. And that may change the Lions' thinking now. And maybe it should have. Napoli is thrown for a loss back to the 43-yard line. Loss of 2, 3rd and 11 or 12. Yes, they sure did. You go back and they're going to run the 3rd quarter out here, so we're going to be starting the 4th quarter with the Lions with the ball, but faced with a 3rd and 11-12 from the 43-yard line, trailing by 2 scores. So something good has to happen very quickly, and something will. We're going to take a break.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Get your ass. You're not sitting here. Yes, I am. Give it to him hard. No.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Why you stab me with it? No.
They want to help,
Ow.
but don't know how. Teach your kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
All right, Chelmsford is back. We are back, and unfortunately, Matt was sacked on that play. He had no time. There were rushers all over him, and he's thrown for about a 5-yard loss. It's 4th and 15 for Chelmsford. So they had good field position, but they failed to gain anything.
Yeah, they started on their own 45, and now they're on their own 41.
Chris Bungard, the punter. Tewksbury worrying about whether he will punt it. He does. He gets
good
a
high
nice
kick.
spiral, and it's taken by Mason Lorick, and he comes forward to the 39-yard line. 1st and 10, Tewksbury.
Fortunately, that's only a net of a 20-yard punt.
Yeah, it was nice and high, but it just didn't carry.
No.
He has been averaging 36 yards a punt.
Yeah.
Chelmsford leads this series 41-31-4. 44, 31-4. This is game number 80. The only series that's longer is Bill Ricker. Lions are there this time.
Nice play. Joe Vecchione shed the block of Matoyville.
Noble and Kavanaugh, the ball carrier. You can see the difference in Kavanaugh and
the
Wynn.
replay. Tough to see at that level when the ball was run away from us.
Kavanaugh is also a senior, but he doesn't command the same running ability that does Wynn. It's a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11. Tewksbury has 3 receivers to the bottom.
Looks a little different.
Fake the screen,
Oh,
going deep, and they
McCarthy.
beat the Lions. And Chelmsford bid up on it, and a touchdown pass. Kyle Zervas with the touchdown, where they were on the 38, so that's a 62-yard touchdown throw.
Yep. They were on the 39-yard line, and it was a little pump, and Peter McCarthy bit on the short pass, and
the only question was whether he was going to catch it. He looked a little nervous, but he pulled it in. Great fake. Connolly has had a good football game.
Yes, he
today.
has. There's the replay. And you don't see any Lions in the picture.
Nope. No white shirts there. Keogh to attempt the extra point.
Blocked.
And it's blocked again. That's 2 blocks.
Yep.
And Sal got him again. That's 2 for Sal. We'll take a break.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore, and frustration a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy and giving up impossible. I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought and unconventional methods common. I'm a teacher. I make more.
When they test you, stand firm and move only when you hear the seatbelt click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
All right, welcome back, everyone. This is Mason Lorick kicking it short, and it is out of bounds again. This is twice he's kicked it out of bounds, but with a 34-14 lead, I don't think he's too concerned about it.
No.
Tewksbury has broken this open. This was a 15-7 halftime game, and they have come up with 3 scores in the second half.
All right, they're going to have him kick it again.
I like that call.
Yep. Another chance to handle the ball.
Right.
Who knows?
With some space, hopefully.
Yep.
So he will be penalized 5 yards back to the 35, and they will re-kick. Tewksbury does not have a strong kicking game. Punting, kickoffs, extra points. But they don't have many other weaknesses. Yes.
Well, he's definitely kicking right from the looks of this lineup. He's headed in that direction. Yeah.
Same type of kick. This is Wahib.
Come on.
And he avoids a tackle, and he is across the 40 to the 42.
All right.
And it is going to be 1st and 10, Chelmsford. We have 9 minutes to play in quarter number 4. This is one of the nicest October days I can remember.
Yes.
For football, I'm talking about.
Be a good day to tee it up.
It would be. Yeah. Any day is
Any
pretty
day's
good day
a
to
good
tee
day.
it up, but this one especially. Holman looks to throw. Fires it long. Vecchione has it. Pulls it in. Still on his feet. He's at the 20. He is taken down inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah.
And that's a big pass from
Matt Hooten.
Mr. Hooten down to Joe Vecchione.
See,
Here's
the
the
replay. And we've lost the monitor.
That was about a 59-yard pass and catch.
Joe's trying to pull away. Does a nice job.
Joe, a champion wrestler, and there's an offside, I think, on Tewksbury.
No flags.
Oh, they're still going to go. Nothing. Okay, no contact.
And the official hadn't wound the clock.
Now they're ready. And Matty
probably back to the line of scrimmage. A little short.
Shaky.
About down to the, I think he's down to the 1.
Matty Hooton
or even
almost
less.
got into the end zone for his first time this season.
Yep. All right, we've got to
score quickly here.
Yep.
Got to get that play in. Got to score.
On about the 2-foot line, maybe a 1 yard line.
They're close to the 1 yard line.
They're saying ball in the 4, but it could be. Yeah. No,
I think it's
less than that.
Yep. Whatever. We still need a touchdown, and we need it quickly. Time is running here.
We need Vecchione and Sal to lead block for Hooton on an ISO.
Lapoli walks in for the touchdown, untouched for Sal. That is his 11th touchdown of the season. The Lions score quickly. That's a 59-yard drive. The big play was the Hooton to Vecchione pass for 59 yards. 41 yards. Mr. Hennessy will try to add his 3rd extra point of the day. Hooton the hold, and another drill by that guy is money right there. That's for Mr.
Hennessy.
Hennessy, that is his 15th PAT. We'll take a break.
This job looks perfect. It says you need a high school diploma. You've got one of those, right?
Skip the drama. Get your diploma.
I got that.
Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
All right, the Lions have made a football game out of this, trailing now 34-21 by 13, and
expecting the onside. They got the hands group with a single safety.
Tewksbury is thinking the Lions will try an onside kick here with Hennessy, and we agree. We think they are going to try an onside kick as well. Would really make things exciting if they could get it. And it goes 10, and it takes a great big bounce right to Lorick. Good hands. And he takes it back on the outside, uses a good stiff arm, stays on his feet, then takes it to the 25-yard line. That's a great return by Lorick. I like the way he plays football.
Yeah.
He's a good defensive player. Yes, he has. Yeah. He, Conley, and Wynn have had very, very fine football games.
The ball deep into Chelmsford territory. That's where Rare is going to start this drive.
Unfortunately, it was a good onside kick, but it just took that big bounce right at the end.
Yeah.
And that's what the receiving team wants to have happen. The Lions are almost on their average, 23 points a game, but they've given up 34, and that's well above their average. Matovu, they run it the other way with Wynn, away from the motion. He gets the corner, Wahib out there and takes him out of bounds. Big pickup, though, on first down.
Yeah, nice block out there.
First down yardage.
There's a nice block out there in the corner. I didn't catch number 54 on Christian Wynn.
54 is Trace Trant, and he did do a nice job on that play. Tired, yeah, heat and fatigue, I think. Both teams playing a lot of guys both ways. First and 10 at the 15-yard line. Handoff straight ahead, Matovu, he's close, and he walks in, and I think David hit the nail right on the head. Both teams are tired. 15-yard touchdown run by George Matovu. 40-21, they have almost doubled the Lions. They're going to persist with the extra point till they get it right.
Yeah.
Ronna, when you call the scores in today, it may take you till tomorrow morning. Yeah, get the hat trick, Sal. This is Keogh attempting the extra point again. Ball is down, and this one is a little higher, and he makes it. Yep. So it's 41-21, 7:14 left to play in the football game. I'm proud of the way the Lions played today, though. Yep. I thought they contested, they fought hard. We'll take a break. We'll elaborate when we come back.
Open road, here comes the Heffley family.
Whether it's a short trip or a long haul.
Estimated time, 47 hours.
They will beg.
You're hungry? I'm happy to provide.
They will plead.
Deep fried butter on a stick.
But whatever you do, don't wimp out.
Now you're talking.
Make them buckle up.
He can't hurt.
Remember, safety first. Cheese curls second.
Are you orange?
We finally bought a place.
You seriously have enough saved to do that?
We've been putting a little aside each month.
So at the end of the month, we have nothing left to save. How is my account overdrawn?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
Chris Palm, Howie Neal, Dave Markham, Ronald Berman, Adelia McDermott, Tewksbury High School. Lorick kicks it off. It's a low liner, and this is why he began. He'll break one of these, folks, before he's done. Oh, and that one was
just
close. He stumbled.
Yep.
To the 40. I don't think either team has been stellar with kickoffs anyway, but I know Chelmsford's have been by design.
Yep.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. That's right. Next week is home Friday night with the Scarlet Knights of North Andover. Exactly. And an important game. Every game improves their standings. And we've got a flag. McCarthy hit hard out there. But I think procedure on the Lions. Yeah, it was.
Yep. Tewksbury had the fake stunt blitz up the middle to the double-A gap blitz. And that caused the Lions to flinch.
This is where fatigue really becomes a factor in terms of being able to sustain your concentration.
And Tewksbury and the linebackers will be coming after you now, too.
And they're up there showing blitz. Here they come. McCarthy on the outside with the catch. Good spin move. Stays on his feet. Just won't go down.
Right.
Boy, that was a great effort by Peter. Before we went to break, I was saying that I'm proud of the Lions, and I mean that. They have contested this game very hard. They fought, they scored first, they fought hard, couple of turnovers at inappropriate times. But their effort has been there. Oh, trying to hit Brian Mitchell, and it's off his hands. He actually had two receivers out there. He had Becky Owen, I believe, too. Right?
5.
No, number 5. That's right. Yeah, that's Eric Lefebvre. 3rd and 7. 6 minutes, 27 seconds on the scoreboard.
Yep, Tewksbury's playing off a little bit. It's still press coverage.
And they rush the blitz. McCarthy trying to come in to catch it. Not able to do that. It's a 4th down for the Lions.
That was intended for Caruso.
That's right. It was Caruso. Excuse me.
They had the screen out there.
So it is going to be what could be not a punting situation. The Lions are going to attempt a 4th down conversion. One statistic last week, Howie, that I thought was telling for the Lions, even though they won the game quite well, they were only 2 for 9 on 3rd down conversions. Lapoli, 1st down.
1st down.
Nice play. The 5th catch of the season for Sal, and they converted on 4th down. That was. And Matt delivered that on time. Good throw and another whistle. Tewksbury timeout. Yep, timeout Tewksbury. And that's twice now they have called timeout, which seems like very late. It's almost like a pitcher in baseball getting ready to deliver the pitch. Very close. So first and 10 Chelmsford, they're at the 48-yard line. Do we have any numbers on Matt for passing?
124 yards,
7 for 17, 124 yards, and a touchdown pass. 2 touchdowns, excuse me, you're right, 2 touchdown passes. Tewksbury is going to go to 5-1. They're going to move up in the rankings. They are in Division 3 in the MIAA. And they are going to be a force for anybody who plays them to defeat them. Good protection. Matt runs it. Cuts it out. Oh, brother. He's got to be careful. He took a real blow from Judge Matovo.
He should help himself out by getting out of bounds, too.
Blake Hiltz, stop the clock, get out of bounds. And that was a real pop he got there. There it is. There, the double team on him. To his credit, he took it, held the ball. He's running for his life again. Gets away, stumbles, tuck it under,
first
first down.
Stops the clock.
The one thing I think, though, with Tewksbury going forward is you can move the ball against them. You need to stop them, but you can move the ball.
I would agree, Bruce. The passing game was there today.
Yes.
Just didn't execute
right.
The way we wanted to.
Hooten looking deep.
Other way.
Deep.
Get the other way.
Fires it. Receiver came back and caught it.
Good job there. Nice job coming back, Joe Vicchione. Was that Joe or Mike? That's Joe.
Joe, another catch for Joe. He came into the game with 5 receptions. He's got at least a couple in this game. The Lions are at the 25-yard line, I believe. Toss wide open. This is Mitchell. Holds on, but not much of a
about 2 yards maybe.
Yep. Mason Lorick, number 5, the tackle. And it is a gain of 2 yards.
Tewksbury substituting pretty freely out there now. Some of the defenders are a little tired in this.
Matt sets up, fires, and
double coverage there.
Yeah, threw into double, but threw it away, and that was a good play by Matt.
Mitchell was wide open to the left. 17.
It's 3rd and 8 for the Lions. Joe Veck has been really, I know he was talking to Kate Shagnon a couple of plays ago, and I think he's really gassed.
Yeah, and Peter McCarthy is as well.
Yeah, both playing offense and defense. Booten looks, and is taken down. Nice shoestring tackle. That's Blake Hiltz, a senior. Loss of 2, 4th down for the Lions. We're coming to the 4-minute mark in the 4th quarter. As I said, the Lions will be back in action next Friday night. I'm sure they'll be ready to play against North Andover.
Matt has been taking off out of the protection awfully quick. He hasn't had much chance to scan the field. Another stunt. He had to throw it away.
For McCarthy, had to throw it quickly. Tewksbury holds on downs. They will take over at the 16-yard line, 1st and 10. No.
That once they get down there, Matt was on the run.
Okay, 1st and 10 Tewksbury. We are under 4 minutes to play, and they have a whole bunch of new guys in the football game at the moment, and I would expect the ball will be primarily on the ground as they go forward.
Conley is still the quarterback.
Lorick is still in the football game.
Lots of new people up front.
Yes. It's a handoff to Kavanaugh. He gains literally nothing. That's not Kavanaugh, I'm sorry. That was Kyle Zervis, the touchdown catcher. He lost a yard. It's going to be 2nd and 11.
The exception of Conley, it's the entire second team unit for Tewksbury.
Lions have added a few defensive players too, but primarily the same unit.
Yeah. Jake Coombs is in at corner. Zervis on the carry.
Again, taken down on the outside by Finn.
Yeah. And we got a late flag.
Couple of flags.
Yeah.
Christian Finn has done a nice job today. I think that's against the Lions.
Well, we got 2 flags, maybe offsetting.
I did not see what happened. I think Wahib was in on some of that, and it is against Chelmsford. 15 yards, an unsportsmanlike penalty. 2:54 to play. That moves it to the 39-yard line. Yeah, exactly. Exactly what it is, Dave. And I want to thank Dave for substituting for Rob today. He's usually with us, and we appreciate everything he does. And certainly want to thank Ronna and her daughter for pinch hitting and becoming a real football fan today. Thank you very much.
What's up, microphone?
What's that? That's nice to hear. Rob will be pleased.
Big shoes to fill.
That's true. That's true. 2:19 and counting. That's a gain of 2. And certainly, guys, we're here. Doug Maffetone, Dan Sylvia here at 8 o'clock this morning. Tom Peterson is always supervising, setting things up. A masterful job. I don't know how these guys do it week in, week out.
Yeah,
Chelmsford's lucky.
Yes, we are. We've said it week in and week out how great this group is of setting things up for us, for the townspeople to be able to see the games.
What a resource.
Yeah.
And a straight handoff. And now we've got action going on in here. We don't want to get anybody booted out of this game now. You got games to play next week.
Yeah. Well, he lost his helmet, so he's got to come out.
He's done that before, I think. And also, Chris Bungard, I think, is just totally worn out.
Yeah, he's coming out now.
No, absolutely not. That's right. 3rd and 5 for Tewksbury. We're under a minute and a half.
It looks like they're going to... Oh, I thought they were going to take a knee there for a moment, the way they were lined up, but... Toss.
Toss. We've seen that before. Not
that's
first down. Lions stop it.
That's the young Aylwood. Shane Aylwood was the ball carrier, number 3.
Yeah, playing hard. It's kind of funny. That whistle took a long time to blow, and at this point in the game, when guys are a little bit angry, you got to blow the whistle right away.
All right, 4th down here. They're going to punt? No?
I doubt it. With a minute left and under a minute, they're going to run the clock down, and then they might punt it. They'll take it down as far as they can go, call timeout, and this one is going to end.
No,
they're going to run a play.
Tewksbury will be on the road visiting Billerica High School in NBC Showdown.
Got the snap off, got the handoff off, and he didn't get the first down. But it's meaningless anyway.
Yeah.
Chelmsford will get it one last time for maybe a couple plays.
18 seconds.
And the officials wisely are going to say this is over, and I totally agree. They did the right thing here. Yeah. Once again, I want to thank everybody that helped us out, and want to congratulate actually Chelmsford. I thought they played well, Howie.
Yes, I did. I thought they did too, Bruce. They had a couple of unfortunate turnovers, a little defensive breakdown on a pass for a touchdown, but they played well. Outside of that, they put up the 21 points. Tewksbury ran some excellent plays, and the quarterback Connolly made a couple of plays in the grasp of Lions, a couple of pass completions, one for a touchdown. That I think was kind of a backbreaker for the Lions.
That was the big play of the game, in my opinion. Dave, the House of Horrors continues. Yeah. They did.
Yep.
Okay, for Runner, for Anelia, for Dave, Howie, and myself, thanks for joining us. I hope you can come watch these guys. They play real hard next week against North Andover. Thank you.
440.
Yeah, 440. Right on the button. Thanks, Dave. Thank you.